Hey friends, welcome back to an episode of Saturday Morning Collectibles. Alright, today's action figure review has been a long-awaited review for me. I've had this figure since Haulathon back in March. Most of the reviews coming out here in the next few weeks will be from that haul way back in March. I just hadn't had time to get to the review process, but I've got some free time now, so you're going to start seeing some reviews coming out. I gotta push through this so that I can actually have a year-end review with my top 10. So I do got to get through some reviews here pretty soon. But this figure has been on my want list for, I'd say, ever since I found out that NECA was doing the cartoon for TMNT. It's Rex-1. Rex-1 has always been one of my favorite characters, dating back to when I first started watching the show, day one, 1988. And when he was introduced, I can't exactly remember what season it was. It was a few years after the initial release. But Playmates never had a Rex-1 figure. So whenever NECA finally announced it, I was all in. I could not wait for it to be released. And then they released it in the Ultimates line back in March. So let's go ahead and unbox this and take a look at it. So first thing I want to do is just talk about the art. Aaron Hazuri has been doing most of the art for the TMNT cartoon line, and the dude's amazing. He does fantastic work. So the front, it's based off the old school VHS tapes like all the Ultimates are. This one's volume 9, the 9th one to be released. It's called From the Files of Pizza Squad. You got Rex there holding Donnie, Leo, Mikey, and Raph down below looking pretty distraught, concerned. And on the back you got Rex breaking either out or into a prison cell. And you guys help me here with this, because honestly I can't recall. I feel like I know a lot about the TMNT cartoon line. So anytime I see something that stumps me, I feel like it's got to be pretty deep into the mythology of the cartoon line. So who's this green guy on here? And NECA, they never do anything by mistake. There's usually, if they're dropping a hint, or an Easter egg, there's gonna be a figure release sometime in the future. We saw that on the back of the Usagi Yojimbo box with the TMNT and the punk costumes that they use, disguises, I'm sorry. And they announced those back in this past summer at San Diego Comic-Con. So usually when they show something on the box art, it's an Easter egg of a figure to come. And I honestly cannot remember who this green guy is. If you know, please let me know in the comments. All right, let's bust this guy out. All right, let's look at the accessories first. I always like to start with the hands. NECA, they're very consistent on the type of hands they make. No matter what figure you're looking at, you're going to get usually 2 sets of open hands. Here's one set. The other one, which is like, I usually call that the judo chop hand, or the ninja chop. You do get, here's a pretty unique one, holding a bolt. It's pretty unique to this Rex-1 robotic figure. You have 2 closed fists, and what I have equipped right now is the ones that hold his weapons that he came with. So it comes with 2 blasters here also. You get an oil can, a remote control device for Donnie, 3 VHS tapes, which I'm going to put on the accessory packs television stand. You get, be careful with this one, because you might lose this one when you open it. It's so small. But you get a robotic tongue. Pretty easy to put in. You just put in the little slit right here where his mouth is. And there you go. Got the robotic tongue. As far as the figure itself, he's awesome. He's probably, I haven't measured him officially, but he's supposed to be close to 7 inches tall. I will say that I love the quality of the NECA products. They seem to get better each time with each generation of new figures they put out. The soft plastic is a great addition that they've been adding to these figures. You can see it on the bill of his police cap. It feels really good. It's good durability. Color's great, matches what we see exactly from the cartoon. You got huge ball joints for the shoulder. You do have elbow joints and wrist joints. You do have a waist swivel like always. Again, these are most always going to be the case. Ball joints on the hip, kneecaps, and ankles. Just want to quickly highlight how big the shoes are versus the rest of the body. It's great callback to the figure itself. I doubt you have any problems with him standing up straight with the size of these feet. One really cool thing I think is the chest plates that come open. That shows the inner workings here of the robot. It's really cool. I mean, Rex-1's one of my favorite figures. I'm so happy to have this finally as in figure form. Just looking at the other Ultimates figures, he's probably about the same size as Krang, and I'd say maybe slightly smaller than Pizza, the Pizza Monster. Definitely not near as big as Chrome Dome. That Ultimate is huge, but Rex is definitely worth the price. I don't know that he's widely available anymore. Like I said, I've had most of these figures here that I haven't had time to open since March. So if you like him and you hadn't got him yet, you may have to look at AliExpress or unfortunately Evil Bay at this time. But you know, NECA, they usually do at some point re-release figures if there's big enough demand. So hang tight if you're not able to buy it. That's at a reasonable price. And I did just want to quickly show him to scale here to Donnie, which stands about, I'd say, 5 to 6 inches. Donnie barely comes to his waist. He's a little bit taller than his waist. You can see the size here, Rex-1, but back here, Chrome Dome, nowhere near that size. Chrome Dome's absolutely huge, but he is a big Ultimates figure. So I do love Rex-1. He's great. Yeah, so thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I've got a lot of new subscribers since, unfortunately, last time I've been able to do a toy review. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. As always, it does help the channel out. So close to 500. I'm thinking about a giveaway at that point. I'll announce that soon. But yeah, I'm so thankful for you guys. I love doing this. It's a cool repository, I think, here for my kids when they get a little older to look back on what their dad loved to do. And you guys have a good one. We'll talk next time. Bye.